Are you sick of paying $5,000 a month for a shoebox with a peekaboo ocean view? Are you wondering if you'll ever afford a backyard, a kayak, or a weekend without traffic? In California, even your stress has a side hustle. Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because today I'm breaking down the real cost of moving from California to Galveston, Texas. And it's not all sunshine and cheap seafood. We're talking hidden fees, real savings, and weird stuff like mosquito bills and flood zones that sneak up on you like a raccoon at a picnic. Stick with me to the end, because if you're even thinking about moving to the Texas coast, you could save tens of thousands of dollars and possibly your sanity. Hi y'all, my name is Sherry Hensley and I'm your vacation home matchmaker and your inside source for all things Galveston County. I help Californians trade their concrete jungles and crippling property taxes for coastal views and crawfish boils. Today we're diving into real dollars and cents of moving from California to Galveston. Housing, taxes, insurance, groceries, y'all, the whole enchilada. And yes, you can afford the enchilada combo here. Let's kick things off with the first major surprise: housing that doesn't require a blood oath or a GoFundMe account. California housing prices are like a bad relationship, expensive, stressful, and everyone's pretending it's worth it. In the Bay Area of California, the median home price is around $1.1 million. And in Galveston County, about $370,000. Y'all, that's not a typo, that's Texas. A family from Orange County flew in last year. We toured a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home with a private pool and bay views for about $450,000. The husband turned to me dead serious and asked, "Is this a scam?" Sir, the only scam here is what you were paying for rent in Irvine. They bought the house in 30 days. Their mortgage, well, it's less than their old 2-bedroom apartment in California. And now they're sipping margaritas by the pool instead of crying over rent. Now, don't get too comfortable, y'all. Texas is cheap until you meet her little sisters, property tax and hurricane insurance. Now, property tax is going to be about 2 to 2.7% of your home's value. And on a $400,000 home, that's about $10,800 a year. Now let's talk about hurricane insurance. First, we've got windstorm insurance. Honey, we're on the coast. It's mandatory. I would budget $1,500 to $2,500 a year plus. Now on your flood insurance, FEMA's cut is always going to be $1,000 or more a year, depending on your zone. A sweet family from San Diego called me panicking after their first property tax estimate. But when we compared what they were saving by not paying California income tax, they were still way ahead. Windstorm insurance, it's like earthquake insurance with a humidity problem. The bottom line is, y'all, it's just a different financial pie. Just know where the slices are going. Now, I want to talk about what it actually feels good here. Everyday expenses that don't come with a side of trauma. The electricity, you can run your AC, but our rates are lower. You have the ability to shop here. Your average bill could be $200 a month and up, depending on the size and age of your home. Water and trash could be anywhere from $100 to $150 a month. Now, let's talk about groceries. Everybody's got to eat. Local produce, Gulf seafood is so much cheaper than Trader Joe's in LA. Gas in 2025, when I filled up today, it was $2.44 a gallon at Walmart. A retired couple from Sacramento told me that shopping at H-E-B made them feel like they were robbing the place, but in a good way. They even eat out more because the seafood's cheap and the drinks are strong. In Galveston County, happy hour doesn't bankrupt your 401k. Okay, let's talk about what you gain that money can't buy, but Texas still gives you a deal on. Quality of life. You can get a yearly beach access pass for about $25. Fishing, boating, kayaking, everywhere. Festivals, music, outdoor markets, all under $20 are totally free. Most people live 10 to 30 minutes from work, groceries, and schools. I had a tech worker from Silicon Valley who moved to League City. Now he kayaks before work. He said his stress level has dropped so much he forgot what his therapist office looks like. Turns out water therapy beats talk therapy, and it's cheaper too. Now here's where I gotta level with you. Galveston County is charming. I absolutely love Galveston County, but no doubt she's got her quirks. HOA fees here could be $300 to $1,500 a year plus. The closer to the water, the more amenities, the higher the price. Now I want to talk about mosquitoes because I'm telling you, they show up uninvited. Budget for yard spray or citronella armor. Next, I want to talk about flood zones. FEMA maps are going to be your new best friend. I want you to always check, even if the street looks bone dry. I had a couple from LA who bought a darling home and learned at the closing table it was in a high-risk flood zone. That added over $1,200 a year they hadn't budgeted for. FEMA giveth and FEMA taketh away $1,200. Pro tip, let me check the flood maps for you. I do it for all my clients because one surprise flood bill is enough to ruin your beach day. You've got the house, the plan, and the dream. Now you got to move your entire life. Movers from California to Galveston is going to run you anywhere from $6,000 to $15,000. Did you know you can register your car in Texas for $75 a year or less? And no state income tax. Boom! That's a massive win. I had one client from San Francisco tell me she felt like she got a big raise just from leaving California. She pocketed $8,000 a year without working an extra minute. In Texas, we believe in don't tax, just relax. Let's get real. Every move comes with feelings, y'all. And here's what folks tell me they miss the most and what they're glad to leave behind. What they miss most are mountains and friends and In-N-Out Burger. And what they miss the least? Expensive rents, smog, and the constant low-level rage in Whole Foods parking lots. I had a sweet single dad from LA tell me he missed the weather, but he loved how people actually wave and talk and bring cookies here. In LA, I didn't know my neighbors' names, and here I've got my neighbors' family recipes. We don't just borrow sugar, we bake with it. Look, y'all, I've helped dozens of Californians relocate here, some for work, some for retirement, and some who just wanted to breathe again. Yes, you'll need to learn new things, hurricane insurance, and how to pronounce Kima, and that barbecue is a religion here. But you're going to gain time and space and affordability and actual joy. I had a couple from San Jose who are now fishing with their kids off their own dock with no commute and no chaos. They're just living life. And they didn't even have to sell a Tesla to afford it. I want you to smash that like button if your blood pressure dropped just listening to this. Drop me a comment and tell me what your biggest question about moving from California to Galveston may be. And if you've already made the move, what really shocked you the most? Y'all, I want you to grab my free relocation guide in the description. It's got all the information you need, the whole 9 yards. And subscribe for more real estate truth bombs every single week. I'm here to match you with the best beach life you deserve. Until next time, stay sandy, stay savvy, and never underestimate a mosquito in a beach town.